Welcome to Hanging with Gary.
Ladies and gentlemen, here's Mr. Gary Hobbs.
Thank you, Little D. Johnny D.
What's up, what's up?
Yours truly, Gary Hobbs. Hanging with Gary.
Episode number 9.
Number nine, the money's mine. Okay, sorry.
There we go.
Sorry, I just went off key. We are in Eagle Pass, Texas, ladies and gentlemen. Again, season 3, episode 9 of Hanging with Gary. Just to remind our audience that this is all about Gary Hobbs, Tejano music, and our soul opinions. All 3 opinions.
True.
Johnny Davila, David Villanueva, Gary Hobbs, we're in the house. Hi, guys. Hi, guys.
Hey, what's up, Gary?
What's up? Why do we all change our voices when we start podcasts?
I don't know.
Hey, man, hey, what's happening?
It's Johnny's settings over here.
So how was your weekend, Johnny D? Little D. Start with you, Little D. How was your weekend?
It was an awesome weekend. We had a great weekend. So, we had a cook-off. Friday and Saturday. Yes, sir.
Friday and
and
Saturday.
We placed second place on chicken.
Está bien?
10th on ribs.
Really good? Good?
Yes, sir. 8th overall.
Wow.
So, big shout out to my team, Tony and Mike. Thank you, guys.
Immune tester, Johnny D.
No.
Nada de tester acá. Okay.
I was waiting for that call.
They said they were going to bring by testers, right? No tester.
No, I got you guys.
No, congrats, Little D.
Thank you, sir.
What about you, Johnny D?
It was a great weekend. I did have my Thursday and Fridays at Azul again.
Azul.
Yes.
Smooth sax.
Smooth saxophone. It was pretty nice. I'd like to thank everybody that went by and asked for a song and I played it.
Like what songs do they?
Little Careless Whispers.
Little Careless Whispers.
Entre verde y azul, ¿no?
Careless Whisper of a good. It's a great song.
Yes.
You do a great job on it.
But they want me to wear that mullet.
Do you get on the chair or on the table también or no?
Con toda la piocha. Yeah, right.
Los suspenders.
Mullet. Well, my weekend was good. Started last week. I was in Corpus Christi, Texas. Of course, I was at Legend Sound Studio, Freddie Records, mixing with Mariano Herrera, Hector Gutierrez, you're truly Gary Hobbs. We've been trying to mix and master the new CD. We just keep working at it, and I'll tell you what, Mariano is phenomenal, man. Phenomenal. Hector's phenomenal. Good stuff coming out. Got to see the Don Freddy Martinez Sr. there. The parking lot, said hello. Talked a little bit, and man just never rests, man. I mean, I say this with utmost respect. He just never rests. He's recording a new CD. There you go. And, well, a little plug for Mr. Don Freddy Martinez of Freddie Records fame, recording new stuff. And on Thursday morning, Johnny D and Little D, we were in San Antonio, Texas. Too early for my bones, right? But man, we were just talking about mixing and stuff like that and mastering in Corpus. But we finished about 4:30 in the morning. I forgot to say that part. But then by 6 in the morning, I had to be on the road to San Antonio. I had the privilege to be with the San Antonio Oldies Breakfast. Now that's Henry Pepsi Peña. The Henry Pepsi Peña. He's a Hall of Famer, radio celebrity. And they put on a breakfast once a month on behalf of the Gonzaga Medical Group. We had a wonderful crowd. We did a kind of like it was half acoustic, half unplugged, half because we didn't have the drummer and a guitar player, but did acoustic guitar, and Roger was on the accordion, compadre Jaime was on bass, and Gabriel was on keyboards, and we sang about 6-7 songs and got to meet people. Then we had a wonderful crowd. Thank you, Henry Pepsi Peña. I won't hold the Pepsi against him, because I'm a Coke kind of guy. But we had a great time there with Henry Peña. Saturday, I was in Dallas, Texas for a wedding. Again, Gary, Tejano wedding singer. Yes. Remember, for all your weddings and quinceañera needs, please call Gary Hobbs, 830-773-4270, 830-773-4270. The number is 830-773-4270. Beautiful wedding, Johnny, D.
Awesome.
Martin and Alejandra Guerra. Wonderful wedding. Tejano fans.
Congratulations.
There's a lot of weddings that they hire you and they expect you to play a variety of music and stuff, sort of like dale play,
Hey.
But there's those weddings that they hire Gary Hobbs because they know he's Tejano, right? And so again, play all the old school Gary. So now I know what old school means to them. Remember, maldito amor, te vas a acordar las miradas, all of that stuff. Ámame y bésame. When I said in an earlier episode, right, that my old school stuff is like, I guess, a que no le cuentas, and diferentes and stuff like that. Tu foto en la pared, or even mentiras really came out of the 80s, But we did a lot of Tejano old school stuff, and they danced it all night long. Congratulations, Martin and Alejandra Guerra out of Big D, Dallas, Texas. You're listening to Hanging with Gary. You're listening either in Spotify, Apple Podcasts, YouTube, or GaryHobbs.com. We'll be right back, ladies and gentlemen. And we're back. Hanging with Gary, Johnny D, Little D, the OG, the old Gary,
OG.
the OG. No J. Es otra onda. This is otro.
This is otro.
That's another story.
It's another topic.
Yeah.
Welcome to our sweet and short news. I don't know what to tell you, Johnny. By the time people are hearing this podcast, it is election day.
Oh, yes.
And we like to encourage everybody to go and vote.
¿Qué irá a pasar mañana?
Whatever, but you vote. Your vote counts. Unless they steal it again. So, well, in local news, hey, great news. Gary Hobbs Family and Friends Cruise. We started dialoguing for our next Gary Hobbs Family and Friends Cruise. Shorten it down to Gary Hobbs Cruise, Tejano Cruise. Now we've had about four to this date, and we're looking forward to getting back on seas on Royal Caribbean.
Awesome.
Now we don't have the lineup yet. We're talking to several bands and artists and stuff, but we are talking. It usually takes 12 months for us to kind of coordinate all of that, band schedules. You have 6, 7, 8 artists, and they're all working here or there, but we're trying to fix it like we always do. And coming soon, a new cruise.
Awesome. And we could do that loose change if you want over there.
Oh yeah. Well, that the loose change, for those that don't know our audience, but that's what we do for New Year's Eve, right? And
yes.
That's coming up later in the segment. But the variety of music stuff like that, we can do it on the cruise, like on the we have a 70s and 80s night. What we do, Johnny, when we get on board, we have a meet and greet, stuff like that. Now during the week of, we usually have 3 dances, Tejano dances, and these are like 2.5 hour dances, not 3 hours. They're not like an hour and stuff like that. But so we rotate, schedule the different artists. But 3 dances. We have a meet and greet. We have a 70s and 80s night. They play nothing but 70s, 80s, and both Tejano, but more English stuff, and we all dress according to the 70s stuff, 80s.
Bell bottoms.
Yeah, all of that. High heels and yeah. But we also have a pool party. We have a nightclub night where we go into one of the clubs and Tejano Loco does his thing. Ruben Peña out of Houston. And what else do we have? We have
Okay, when you say like during the week, how many days is that?
well, usually there are 7 days. Now, it just depends on what we end up seeing, what's available, and see what destinations, ports we're going to do. Again, we're trying to get back into the water, get our feet wet again after we've had, gracias a Dios, we've had 4 very successful cruises. Gary Hobbs Family and Friends cruise. And we should be coming back at everybody pretty soon with some info and stuff. But awesome. Be on the lookout. Those Tejano cruises of ours that have supported us on 4 different cruises. Let me tell you the lowdown, the nitty gritty on that is that our cruises, they're on Royal Caribbean, and so they have a ice skating rink, and they convert it into a dance floor. So we have a 40 feet by 60 feet dance floor, whereas the other guys and the other cruises, because they don't have dance floors.
Oh, okay.
On the other cruise line. Yeah. And but with us having that, I mean, that's our crowd. Our crowd loves to dance, Tejano, cumbias, and what have you. But we've been we're very grateful, and the people have supported us 4 different cruises and looking for number 5, Mambo number 5
coming soon.
Coming soon.
I'll tell you what's coming soon: the Tejano Music Awards. The Tejano Music Awards. Saturday, November 26th in San Antonio, Texas, at the Techport Center Arena, a new arena stuff. It's really, really nice.
I've never been there.
Was neither have I.
Nope, never been.
They called you, huh?
No, let's not talk about that. Yeah, but, no, no, they did call. They did call, brother. But I had a contract already signed for that date, and that's what happens. That should be a Me Cae Gacho segment, because usually for a lot of these awards, they'll call you like 2.5 months before.
Oh.
And like right now, I have like 4 private events into 2024. In 2023, I already have some dates. And then these awards are usually on Saturdays. And so, well, Saturday is get the bag day,
Yes.
Big bag ballers like us need to work on Saturdays. And
Yep.
But I wish I could have been there. I really wish. I want to congratulate and send good luck to all the nominees. This is where you ask me, are you nominated, Gary?
Are you nominated?
No, I'm not nominated. You didn't call it in. I don't have padrinos to be calling and nominating. I'm not going to send an email and nominate myself. And I'm not going to be on Facebook and say, for your consideration, please vote for me. But that's caído.
Yeah.
I don't like that.
True.
Crickets. we were just saying that we were going to be positive stuff. But no, I wish I could have been at the awards. I really do. I like being in that atmosphere, of course. The Tejano Music Awards coming Saturday, November 26th. The Techport Center Arena, a new center arena. They say it's fabulous, beautiful. So good luck to all the contestants that night. And my name is Gary Hobbs. Johnny Davila in the house, David Villanueva. We are on Hanging with Gary. We'll be right back. We're going to come up with our today's Tejano segment.
You're listening to Hanging with Gary. This is Mr. Gary Hobbs.
Thank you, Johnny D. Little D, the house. Yours truly. hanging with Gary. We are in Eagle Pass, Texas. Man, one of our favorite segments is Today's Tejano. Today's Tejano. But before, you want to send shout out to somebody.
Yes.
Who is it, Johnny?
I want to say congratulations on their first anniversary being married to Ricardo and Alejandra Garza. They both, they're a couple of my singers on Dale Play.
There you go.
So they're married and they're celebrating.
They're both playing with you.
Yeah, well, they play in my band.
And they're married.
Yes, they're married.
And their first anniversary.
Yes, first
Congratulations.
anniversary. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Who played their wedding?
I have no idea.
Okay, then.
They didn't invite me.
Then erase it. No, congratulations. Congratulations.
Well, it's a good thing I hired you for.
Yeah, there you go.
my
You see,
wedding.
Little D's got good taste.
Yeah.
But Little D, you had some emails?
Yes, sir. Yeah, I got a message from Jenny B.
Jenny B.
Yes, sir. So she states, "Oh my God, thank you so much for tagging me on this," which I did last week. And she goes on to say, "I still can't believe Gary Hobbs knows who I am. He's literally my all-time favorite legend next to Selena."
Thank you, Jenny. Thank you, Jenny B. So many young artists that have so much talent and potential, guys, that I don't get to study and see, but they're up and coming, and Jenny B sure is up and coming. Congratulations, yes. Jenny B. On today's Tejano, now reminding our audience that this segment, Today's Tejano, brings the latest within the last year or so music. Doesn't need to be charting on some charts, which is another subject I'd like to talk in the next segment or next week on how charts across the state are bien descontrolados. But that's for another day. But on today's Tejano, anything inside of a year. I think last year we were doing inside 2 years because of the COVID stuff,
yes,
¿verdad?
Yes.
Pero on today's Tejano, meaning that if it's Tejano, and I'm sorry, we are the judge and jury here, ladies and gentlemen, the three of us. But but today's Tejano brings anything within the last year again, and what we like to think is Tejano, ¿verdad? But there's a lot of great music that's come out of this segment, today's Tejano, and today is no different, ladies and gentlemen. We have we're gonna bring to you Isabel Marie now. Isabel Marie is a young gun. I think she's high ceiling potential.
Yes.
Oh my God, she's phenomenal.
Definitely.
Most definitely.
And I know Isabel and her parents, and they've always been really kind with me and gracious. But she has a new song, and it's charting a lot of places. This is Isabel Marie, Ahora que ya eres feliz.
Los besos que yo te esquivé, las noches que te rechacé pudieron convencerte. Ahora que eres feliz, entiendes mi postura. Conmigo no va a funcionar, pues todo el amor que me dabas iba a la basura. Ahora que ya eres feliz, que al fin te supiste valorar, hoy tienes a alguien que te da lo que jamás te pude dar. Ahora que ya eres feliz y que allí encontraste a alguien mejor, sabes que no puedo una estupidez forzarte a decirme adiós. Ahora que ya eres feliz, poco no tenía razón. Isabel Marie. Ahora que ya eres feliz, que al fin te supiste valorar, hoy tienes a alguien que te da lo que jamás te pude dar.
That's Isabel Marie. Ahora que ya eres feliz. Congratulations. Great voice, great
Thumbs
music.
up. Oh, yes.
Thumbs up.
Yes, sir.
Man, we put up 6 thumbs up.
Yes.
Congratulations, Isabel Marie, on today's Tejano segment here on Hanging with Gary. Now, another song that we have on today's Tejano segment is a friend of ours, Marcos Orozco. He's just been doing really good everywhere he goes. That's all I hear on the road. Oh, Marcos did great. Marcos did great. And he is. He's been doing really good. Congratulations to Marcos. And that happens, guys, when you work hard and you invest time. And Marcos sure has been on the road, and you can tell he puts a lot of time into this. But on today's Tejano segment, we have Marcos Orozco with Ya Me Enteré, and it goes something like this.
Tu piel, algún idiota que quieres convencer que tú y yo somos pasado. Ya me enteré, soy el malo y todo el mundo te cree que estás mejor desde que ya no me ves, más feliz con otro al lado. Que vas a engañar, sabes bien que eres mi otra mitad. Olvídate de ese perdedor y repítele que yo soy mejor, que no le eres fiel con el corazón, que eres mía y solo mi amor. Ese perdedor que imagina que ya no existo yo, deja claro que aunque intente no vas a querer. La verdad es que me extrañas tanto, lo sé, ya me enteré. Estoy seguro de que regresarás. Estás con él por pura comodidad, aburrida entre sus brazos. ¿A quién piensas que vas a engañar? Sabes bien que eres mi otra mitad. Olvídate de ese perdedor y repítele que yo soy mejor, que no le eres fiel con el corazón, que eres mía y solo mi amor. Despídete de ese perdedor que imagina que ya no existo yo, deja claro que aunque intente no vas a querer. La verdad es que me extrañas tanto, lo sé, ya me enteré.
Marcos Orozco, Ya Me Enteré. Thumbs up, guys.
Thumbs up.
Thumbs up for sure.
Tejano, we're in the house, baby. Today's Tejano segment here on Hanging with Gary. Once again, anybody that wants to send us music, you can send us music at podcast@garyhobbs.com. Podcast@garyhobbs.com. New artist, Keep working hard. Keep working hard. We appreciate your music. Tejano music, we're in the house. We'll be right back.
And we're back. This is Hanging with Gary. I'm Little D, and here's Mr. Gary Hobbs.
Thank you, Little D. Johnny D.
In the house.
I'm the OG, the old Gary. Hanging with Gary. Before we leave segment. What do you think of the time change before we leave?
Did y'all get affected?
I didn't
got
get
affected.
Yeah, no.
No,
5 o'clock.
I
is
just
still 5 o'clock.
it feels like it's later than usual.
Yeah, it's still adjusting.
So what time did you go to sleep?
I woke up, I went to bed at 10 and woke up at 3 a.m. And I've been up since then.
No, but I was eating breakfast.
The only thing that
I was eating dinner at 3 a.m.
The only thing that affected me is that at first I couldn't cut the grasses when I came from work because it was like.
Too
but
dark.
now, and now I can't cut it even worse because now it's dark. So.
Yeah.
if you say so. That's why you couldn't cut it. Well, that's good. But hey, it's also Veterans Day coming up. No?
Oh yes.
Shout out.
And I want to send a shout out to all my fellow Marines on
Hoorah!
Yes, November 10th, Marine Corps birthday. We're going to be at the VFW here in Eagle Pass. Es que
Our word.
échese la vuelta.
Why do you change your voice like that, Johnny?
Oh,
When you sing with Dalit Play, do you change like?
sometimes.
do you change from Careless Whispers to? It's a bad habit I have.
Yeah, that's a bad habit.
But on before we leave today, of course, this week, ladies and gentlemen, Gary Hobbs, this Thursday night, November 10th, we are back in San Antonio, Texas, Smoke Barbecue and Sky Bar. Flyer their flyer was supposed to go up today. I don't know what happened, but
I saw
this
one.
Thursday, no, that was me just because at the last moment, right?
Yeah.
You can tell it's not very artistic, but this Thursday night, San Antonio, Texas, Smoke Barbecue. Come out and enjoy Tejano music. Come join us. Now, on Saturday, we're in Robstown, Texas for a private event. The Tejano wedding singer strikes again.
Dun,
Dun,
dun.
dun, dun. Now, on the 19th, we're in Houston, Texas, a private event. Go ahead, laugh. Now, on Wednesday, the night before Thanksgiving, Wednesday, November 23rd, we are in La Feria, Texas, the Silverado Saloon. Come join us. Now, Friday, November 25th, Houston, Texas, a private event. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't want to tell you, John, that's who pays.
Oh, yes, definitely.
They bring the big bag to the big bag baller. And now, Saturday, November 26th, we are in Houston, Texas. We're at El Social, with Mikey Mike Promotions and Company. Make plans to join us, Houston, Texas. Now, you can visit us at Gary Hobbs Official on Facebook, Gary Hobbs Official on Twitter, Gary Hobbs Official on Instagram, or GaryHobbs.com. Now, Hanging with Gary, we are on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, YouTube, GaryHobbs.com. Now, next week, we will be talking about a lot of things that start with the elections.
Híjole, ¿quién va a ganar?
I know.
¿Quién sabe?
No, I promised I wasn't going to talk bad about anybody, you know. I promised. I got to keep my promise. But, hey, you're listening to Hanging with Gary. Hope you have fun with us. Johnny Davila, David Villanueva, yours truly, Gary Hobbs. Nothing but Gary Hobbs here on Hanging with Gary. Nothing but Tejano here on Hanging with Gary. We hope you have a blessed weekend, and we'll see you next week on Favor de Dios. Bye.
Go vote.
Welcome to Hanging with Gary.